Hello everybody, XP Gamer here, welcome back to The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. I kinda had an intro for this, but it kinda got ruined because right when I started, of course, it had to stop raining. So, yeah, I'm kinda left with nothing. Anyways, last time we left Dragon Roost Cavern and immediately saw what we accomplished with the Rito tribe and how we helped them out by defeating Goma and freeing Baloo. And then we set sail, found two islands. This one just says unexplored sector for now because when we finished, we did not have any time to go find the fish guy. So let's go find the little hopping fish near this island. I see Beetle. There's Beetle. And that's not the button I wanted to press. There we go. You can see that the weird fish thing is over here. Let's spread some bait out on the surface. And see what he has to say. Hoy, small fry. Yeah, I've heard. I take it you want to chart and information about this island. And start by opening up your sea chart. This is Eastern Triangle Island, one of the 3 Triangle Islands that we will be visiting. Tell me, small fry, have you ever caught a fairy before? Because from what I've been told, when you've been beaten up to a pulp by monsters and such and you think that you finally met your match, if you've got a fairy with you and you've got nothing to worry about, don't you wish you had something handy for carrying fairies around with you, Fry? If you want one, go south from here until you see a miserable looking submarine floating on the sea. Look there. And that's all the info I've got to offer. If you want to hear it again, you'll have to throw some more bait on the water for me. Yeah, they all say the same thing at the end. Just like you'll have to throw some more bait on the water and stuff. Anyways, clearly, what we're supposed to be doing is go to this island with the prominent looking glowing marks around it. And yeah, that's exactly what we're doing, but of course, we see that there's an unexplored sector on our way there. So, as you probably think, that's where we're going. And I'm pretty sure we'll actually see the submarine they're talking about on the way there. And I'll see you guys when we get there. And we have arrived at the next unexplored section of the Great Sea on our way to the prominently marked island. So let's once again feed the fish, get some bait out on the water, and see what this guy has to say. This is Bomb Island. Wonder where it got its name from. You ought to come sail these seas on nights when the right half of the moon is missing. It'll give you shivers, Fry. And that's all the info I've got to offer. So, well, we can't see the moon right now, but he says when the right side of the moon is missing, which I'm pretty sure is called a half moon if I paid attention in school, then that would, wait. Are you the same one as before? I think you are, okay. Anyways, if I paid attention in school, I believe that's a half moon, and we sail the seas near Bomb Island. Apparently, we're gonna find something pretty scary. At least that fish guy's, at least what he thinks is scary. Anyways, here is that submarine he was talking about. At least I hope this is the one. So there are many of these out in the Great Sea. I'm not sure if we've actually encountered one before. But, basically you just want to kill all the enemies in it. And then a ladder will drop down, allowing us entrance up into that room up top. So that's exactly what I'm doing, just slaying all the enemies. Probably should be using my grappling hook here. So if you use your grappling hook on any bokoblin, no matter what, you can get a joy pendant from them. It's like instead of having them, instead of thinking just killing them and hoping to get a joy pendant, no. If you use your grappling hook, you are guaranteed to get one. Yes, this is the one. You got an empty bottle. That is our second, I believe. Yes, second out of 4. Those are very useful. So we're going to want to collect all 4 of them because, yeah, they really helped me out on my first playthrough of this game. Probably wouldn't have beaten it nearly as fast without them. Let's get on the old King of Red Lions. Believe that is Bomb Island. Yes, so we're headed this way. I always press A. I always do it. But first, of course, we're going to want to go to this thing because adventure is good. And as you probably just heard, there are cannons on this one. A lot of them have cannons, but I don't think the first one we went to did. But yeah. So they can shoot you from far away. And now, if you would wake up and actually let me hit you, I'm gonna steal some joy pendants. And then get back to killing you. Take that heart. Into the ocean they go. Good thing they can't swim, otherwise I'd have to hunt them down in the ocean to get this treasure chest to appear. See what you have? Red rupee, 20 rupees, alright. Worth the effort. Water's on that side. Yeah, I get it, you have cannons, you think you're cool. So now that we're close enough, we can see that the conveniently marked island is actually 3 islands. In fact, I believe it's even more, you just can't tell. Because not everything can be rendered out when it's that far away. And yeah, like I was going to do in the beginning of the game, you can see that there's thunder, which just immediately went away as soon as I start talking about it. Thanks for that. So as we make our way there, we can see the details starting to appear, and we can see that those islands are actually trees. Pretty, at least I think. They look like trees, they may be dead, but oh well. Yes, do you not see what rises up from the horizon? That is where you must go, Link. The Forest Haven. It may appear as though this is but a great tree rising far above the ocean's surface. It is a tree. But it is a sacred place. It is inside this grotto that you will find the spirit of the earth, the great Deku tree. You must speak with the Deku tree and receive from him the sacred gem known as Furor's Pearl. I fear that Ganon's vile hand may have already reached this most sacred of sanctuaries. Go forth with caution, Link. Hey, look, there's Beetle. Told you he'd be everywhere. Definitely isn't Breath of the Wild, that's for sure. But, like you probably noticed, I said both Deku and Deku when the King of Red Lions was mentioning the Great Deku Tree. And I honestly prefer Deku a lot more. Sometimes I say Deku, just because sometimes I do that, I get a lot more used to stuff like that. Like, I get a lot more used to saying the things that I don't like to say, like pronouncing them how I don't like to pronounce them, even though I like pronouncing them the other way better. So sometimes I say Deku even though I don't like saying Deku. I don't know why. But anyway, as you saw, we have Deku Baba. Deku Babas. See, like, I like Deku a lot better. But sometimes I just say Deku. I don't know. You can easily just slash at them to kill them. No matter how much you slash at their head, they won't die. You have to slash at their stems to chop them off and kill them. And they drop these Deku seeds. That one didn't, but pretty sure the same rule applies. You can use a grappling hook. Let me check. Yeah, you can steal the seeds with the grappling hook just to make sure you can get every collectible and stuff possible. I'm not far close enough. So we grapple over here, make it to this little island, and we're getting shot at by an Octo Rock. You can defend against them and deflect their rocks back at them. Typical Zelda Octo Rock stuff. Have another Deku Baba here. Rupee. And another one down here. One rupee and a Deku. Oh, 2 rupees and a Deku seed. Alright. Then again, I'm literally maxed out on rupees. I should probably make a stop at beetles so I'm not just wasting all of them. Because we're going to be needing, like, literally tons of rupees later on. Like I've said many times, that's for later. A lot later. Deflect that. And this running water is a lot stronger than it may look. You cannot just push through it. You have to grapple onto this. That sunlight would be like burning Link's eyes out if this were real. Jump into where the water is normal and won't completely push you away. And here we are, inside of Forest Haven. Cannot jump up there yet. Now we can. It's a good thing that I got this new bottle because I wouldn't want to waste a fairy on this, but I still really do want to get it. As soon as I can find it. Here we are. You caught a forest firefly in your bottle. A strange light emanates from this mystical creature. We're going to want that once again. However, that, unlike many things I've done so far, isn't required at all. Chop down some grass for no reason. And I want to get this unequipped. I'm going to put the Picto box right there. Just because... Actually, no. Just because I don't want to end up accidentally using that, and then I'll be screwed later on, even though it's not necessary at all. Here we have a weird face-looking tree that Zelda fans should know who this is. But next time in The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker, we're gonna talk to him, see what he has to say. Because typical Zelda lore states, it's gonna be pretty important. See you guys then.